Constantino, pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
You know, I already said before, it's gonna be a good fight, but I think Tank have more experience.
7 or 8, 8th round. 7 or 8th round.
Why 7 8?
Because figure them out a little bit, and then I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get to the point on this fight. We're getting straight to the point. This one showing he ain't that person.
Would it surprise you if he came out trying to just trying to bully you?
He ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. That's one thing he's not gonna do.
So is it safe, Tank, to say that the mindset is on steamrolling Ryan Garcia on the 27th?
No, not steamrolling.
I'm gonna punish him a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. It just he said all this stuff on some interview or some shit. He was saying like how he ain't leaving the ring unless he takes something. Like, all right, take this ass whooping.
Just being so on point that I just make little to no mistakes. That I just beat him at everything he's trying to do. Just having an answer for everything.
Can I get everybody to take 2 steps?
I can see Ryan doing something special. What that is, I don't know, but I know this fight's gonna end by knockout.
Thank you. And lastly, Tank versus Ryan. Did you get a chance to see Tank Davis work out yesterday?
Yeah, he's a great fighter. Like, I think he's the favourite in the fight.
Switching?
I'm a little bit. I'm going for Ryan Garcia by knockout. And I still think Tank's the favourite, and he's one of my favourite fighters.
Right.
Just got a sneaky feeling that Ryan Garcia might win this fight. I can't wait. It's a great fight.
Does he shake the world a little bit if he knocks out Tank?
Yeah, it becomes a huge star. I mean, he's a huge star already. But good luck to him, and well done to both for taking that fight.
Tank beats Ryan.
Both good fighters. I don't know. We got to see. They both have that neutralized. They both can hurt each other. Tank has more experience. Tank is more proven than Ryan. But we got to see.
Man, you know what? The odds and everything, I'm pretty sure, and even myself, you know, it's, you know.
Still picking Ryan?
Well, you know, yes, I am. But you know, on you know, everybody should, and we should think Tank is the favorite because, you know, he's already a 3-division champion. Ryan has never even been a champion, but I still pick Ryan because Ryan's speed and power is something that, you know, you could be losing the first 11 rounds, but you land that one punch and you still got the chance. He's got power, man. He's got speed, so I still pick Ryan.
You're gonna put some money on Ryan?
No, I'm not. I never bet on fights, but I'm still not going to put money. But I think he's got a chance. Of course, he's got that speed and power. So if he lands, he's going to hurt him.
Tank Davis. What's your thoughts on this fight?
I think it's a 50-50 fight. I think that Ryan has a good opportunity to win because he's taller, he's bigger, and he has a quick left hook. Tank obviously is more experienced, I believe, you know, in these type of situations. So I wouldn't cut him out because Ryan does sometimes push in there, and that's kind of what happened with Worley. They call it left hand. Both got tremendous left hands, so I'm giving a 50-50 fight because of how big Ryan is. And but I do like Tank as well. So if anything can happen in this fight.
Sugar, is it safe to say it's whoever catches who first?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking whoever catches who first. There's going to be a lot of adjustments that got to be made so they won't get that left hand in either side, the left hook or the overhand left. Both have tremendous left hands. So I think it's a battle of the left hands. Let's see what happens.
That one, I think, you know, Ryan's great. He's fast and everything, but I think Gervonta is too strong. He's too strong. He's going to go after him and he's going to catch him sooner or later.
I think Davis will win. I think because he's more aggressive, and he always fighting with the biggest guy and highest guy. So I hope he will be ready for Ryan Garcia. But, no, everybody knows Ryan Garcia can make only one shot. It's right, it's left hook. That's it. So I think his team and he prepared for this.
What do you make?
I got Tank.
Why?
I love his style, and I think he has more experience and he was a little bit more active than Ryan. But just stylistically, it's 50-50 fight. You know, I like both guys, but I'm going with Tank.
I think it's a perfect fight for both of them and for the fans. We want to see if Davis can take on a brilliant young fighter. We want to see if the brilliant young fighter can hold his own with Davis. I can't wait.
Who's your favorite? Ryan versus Tank Davis. What do you got?
I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you, and I've always telling everybody right now, among the gym and a lot of people say that, that Ryan doesn't have it, but I got Ryan.
Why?
I got Ryan because,
Robert Garcia have Ryan.
Yeah, I know, because we analyze the situation. Tank Davis, he beat Alio Santa Cruz at 118 pounder, 122 pounder. And then he beat Mario Barrios, who was dehydrated. When he fought my boy Batir, he said that was his last fight at 140. I guess he got a good paycheck and he said, okay, I'm at 140 again. So I know that he was dehydrated for the fight. He didn't do nothing with Pitbull, right? He made, whatever, he hurt his hand or not. He's tough. He is a good fighter, but I don't think that for that division, he's what he thinks he is. I think Ryan's height, reach, everything's gonna be a difference. And you know what? Like I told Robert, I think because Ryan is really cautious, he wins because of that. He's like, be careful with a fighter that is really cautious, Because if you're a brave fighter, you're gonna go get him, you're gonna get in trouble. But if you're cautious, you're not gonna get reckless. It makes a big difference. And I think that Ryan is gonna be really cautious, picking his shots, trying to keep him at distance. His speed is a big difference as well, I know Tank also has speed, but his reach and his height, it's a big difference. I got my money on Ryan. Anything can happen. They're both good fighters, anything can happen in a fight. Also depends on how Ryan is, with his mental problems. And at the same time, you see Gervonta has problems outside the ring, So we don't know. Honestly, I just think I'm just going for Ryan because of his height, his reach, his speed, he's a bigger guy.
I really think he whoops Ryan. He's got the timing, he's clever, he has many dimensions to the way he fights. I think Ryan Garcia has one style. I haven't seen him do anything different in all of his fights. I think Tank has enough experience and enough dog in him to outwill him. Now, Ryan has never been tested, he's fought, the best fighter he ever fought was Luke Campbell. No disrespect to Luke Campbell, but he was on, kind of at the end of his career and not the biggest power puncher in the division. Ryan Garcia, has to prove himself. He has to prove himself. All those Instagram followers ain't helping nobody against Gervonta Davis, so he better be ready for that shit. And if he proves everyone wrong, then we almost bow and respect him for the champion that he is. But as of right now, he hasn't proven it to anybody, so.
Now, do you think it's going to be like a 12-round boxing match, outclass him, or it ends by knockout?
I don't know, man. I really think that their punch output's not too high. So I believe that it's going to be a matter of Gervonta Davis coming forward, putting some pressure, Ryan being on the ropes, doing a little shoulder roll, trying to counter with some left hooks. And I think that Ryan has to be active in the fight to win the fight. I don't think he's going to get away with just relying on his left hook like he has in other fights.
What do you got?
I give the edge to Gervonta. I think that Ryan Garcia has a very, very deep amateur career, so I think that'll help him. But there's a lot of times where he leaves himself wide open, where he's flat-footed. But Joe Goossen, I will say this, Joe Goossen as a trainer has really helped him not make some of those same mistakes. Hopefully, to his credit, he'll come out, he won't make as many of them as he will. But my prediction is probably, like I said, Gervonta.
Lógicamente, pues, a mí me gustaría que ganara Ryan, ¿no? Porque es amigo. Pero si se prepara con ciencia, si hace caso en la esquina y sale a tratar de ganar la pelea por nocaut, va a ganar. Si sale a boxear, a darle vuelta, creo que Davis
le va a ganar.
Entonces el consejo que le das, que busque la pelea.
Así es, que busque la pelea, porque pega fuerte, ¿me entiendes?
Sí.
Pega fuerte y entonces, lógicamente el favorito es Davis, ¿me entiendes? Pero yo pienso que Ryan tiene mucha oportunidad.
Eddie, Ryan contra Tanque, ¿quién gana en tu opinión?
Pues yo estoy con Ryan, es un peleador que yo entrené, es un peleador que tiene muchas cualidades y aquí la diferencia va a ser la mano izquierda de Ryan, que creo que es una de las manos más fuertes que hay en el boxeo.
That one right there, I feel like that's a 50-50 fight. You know, I feel like people was trying to write off Ryan because they're trying to not, I don't know why they're trying to act like he's not like a real fighter just because he has all of this social media following because of his videos and stuff like that. But dude, I grew up in the amateurs with him and he is legit. And he's had a great showing for himself. I mean, he made a good case for himself when he fought Javier Fortuna. A lot of people have problems with Javier Fortuna and he made easy work of him. Yeah, Javier is older at this point now, but you know, nobody was given Javier, and like nobody got him out of there that easy before Ryan did. So I feel like Ryan is definitely making a good case for himself. Tank is Tank at the end of the day too, though. You know, he's coming with that power. He's coming with his IQ. People underestimate his IQ a lot, which is stupid to me because he shows 8 to 10 rounds of how well he boxes a guy up or breaks him down before he takes him out.
Tell us about what you see, what other people don't see, because you're a professional fighter, so you can actually break things down, like what he's doing.
Well, I feel like that, and this happens in so many fights. I can use an example. I feel that Tank, he lets his opponents get very comfortable in the fight. Like, yeah, they come out very timid at first, and because they show him respect because they know he has his power, but he lets them hit him. And once they open up and get comfortable, he slides through the cracks and throws little power shots in between. He's done it with Leo Santa Cruz. He's done it with Mario Barrios. He's done it with Hector Garcia. And he's done it with other opponents as well, too. And he's going to try to do it again with Ryan Garcia. He doesn't care about losing his early rounds. He's worrying about getting you up out of there. And that's his game plan.
What do you think about Tank when he says, Ryan, all you got is the left hook. What else you got?
Man, that's, you know, to be honest, what was funny to me was that Ryan didn't have much of a comeback to that. That was funny. I feel that Ryan, he sets up his left hook, and that is his go-to for sure, but I do think he has other things in his arsenal. He didn't get to where he is right now because of just one hook. That's ridiculous. But I do believe that, yeah, that's his go-to for sure.
I'm looking forward to the Tank and Garcia fight. I think, again, this is huge for boxing, and I think the whole world will be watching. We have two competitive athletes, two great athletes at their pinnacle of who they are as an athlete, as a fighter, and they both believe in themselves, and I love that. I see on Ryan, who's an underdog, he's hungry, he believes in himself, and then you have Tank, who's been there, who's fought who he's fought, who's a champion as well. So it's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Who you bet the house on? I mean, not your property, but you know what I mean.
I don't like to bet.
No?
I don't bet. Nope.
But who do you got? Who are you leaning towards? You're like 51% this person.
Let the best fighter win.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who has the advantage? Give us that.
They both have the advantage.
Really?
Yeah.
How does Tank have the advantage?
Tank experience, his pedigree of who he is as a fighter, and I believe Ryan's he has the belief in himself. I know what that looks like. When I was an underdog and people didn't think I could beat Mayer, I know that I could beat Mayer. I know who I was as a fighter, so I give that credit to Ryan Garcia to believe in himself, to know he's capable of beating Tank. So, you know, there's credit there for
Lastly,
that.
how does Ryan have the advantage in your opinion?
Have the advantage?
How does he have the advantage?
His speed, his youth. We know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
The hook. So again, I think they both have great advantages and they both believe in self. So we just have to see who's going to be the better man that night. And it's win, lose, or draw with either one of them. It's a great fight.
Little Giant Boxing.